Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and my website is sealedwithlove.com. So in a moment I'm going to take some crystals from my crystal bag. I'm going to throw them into a group of 12 houses and see which houses want to be influenced by which crystals. I'll read the colors, the crystals and any other energy that comes with them for your star sign. I'll take a crystal from this bag as well. These are just beads, different colors in there and other different symbols as well. We'll see what other influences want to come up. And then I'll take a card from the Voyager deck, and the idea of this is that it's your own card and it's up to you to take a look at the card and see what most draws you on that card in this moment, and then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So that will give you a little extra influence for your month ahead that's just for you. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to start just with a little bit of astrology for this coming month for August. So this is a kind of an interesting month because Venus is retrograde for the whole month. So this is very much about it's a revision, it's a clear out of the emotions, because Venus is about love. So it could be getting rid of some relationships. You may have already started to do this, or you might be redefining those relationships and saying, that's it, enough is enough, this is what I want. If you can't give it to me, then I'm sorry, I'm going to move on. So that kind of energy is coming in because you're going to be reassessing your values. So it's not just about relationships, it's about anything that you love, everything that you love. So also Saturn is moving direct, so it's going to be a little bit easier from the perspective of business and getting things organized in your life. There's also a sense of criticism that may be coming up because Saturn is square Jupiter on the 3rd. So it just moves direct and then it squares with Jupiter, and Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's like everything is wonderful, and then Saturn is saying, hang on a minute, you need to be more organized, you need to be more stable, you need to be more strict, whereas Jupiter wants to go out and have a good time. So when they're squaring each other, it's almost like you have to, it's not that you have to stop, but you may stop and start looking at what it is you're doing in your life. And it might be about restructuring your business, particularly because I keep feeling like that Saturn energy is coming in around business. So with the Jupiter at square, it's stopping you from maybe spending lots of money and organizing yourself instead. It's that kind of vibe to it. On the 29th is a full moon. There's a new moon, obviously, which is on the 14th. The 14th is Leo new moon, and that's about creativity, and again, it's very emotional energy. But the 29th with the full moon is a supermoon. It's when the moon is really close to the earth. And so the moon affects our emotions. It's in Pisces. So with Pisces particularly, I'm a Pisces. With Pisces, it's a very emotional sign. It's a very emotional, intuitive, imaginative, a little bit addictive as well sign. So with the full moon coming in, and with it being a supermoon, for all of us, it's saying that this can be an emotional time, especially with that Venus retrograde as well. So that whole energy is saying that this is a sensitive month, particularly if you have moon in Pisces, and if you're a Pisces as well. But even if you're a Cancerian, it doesn't make any difference. That moon energy is really going to get all of us kind of rolling in that emotional quagmire. It's not a bad thing at all. It really is about, the whole month is about reassessing our values and about figuring out what is right for us, relationships and particularly business too. So I feel that with a new moon, on the 14th, there's a Uranus and there's a Venus aspect that comes in with that. And that's again about relationships. But because of the Uranus, because of that kind of surprise element, it could be that you go against the grain. So it might be that people are saying, this is what you need to do. And you say, no, I'm going to do my own thing. And again, it feels like that is the theme for the whole month, is really finding your individuality, really going with what is right for you, what feels right for you, not listening to what other people say, just taking on their wisdom, but maybe just going with your own intuition. This is a very highly intuitive month, especially with that big full moon coming at the end of the month. Okay, so I feel like I'm out of breath there. So now we're going to move on to your star sign. Let's see what crystals come up for you. Okay, Leo, so for you, you have this beautiful piece of blue topaz that went into your second house. Think about it then. So your second house is about what you value, and it's about money, but it's also about what you value within yourself, within your community, within your life. There is a sense with this particular stone, you know, I love blue topaz. It doesn't always come as a natural blue. This is a natural blue, and it's often irradiated to all these other kinds of different blues. Blue is the color of the throat chakra. It's the color of communication, and there's a color of truth that comes with this. So I feel with this that it's saying that there's going to be a lot more clarity for you this month around values, around what you value, around truth particularly, and also in the people that are around you too. I feel as if you may want to bring more people around you that are connected to your faith, that are connected to what you believe in, what you value. And I also get this sense of education that comes with this, but connecting with people that are educated. So I don't think it's about you going into education. I think it's more around people that have knowledge and information that you want. There is a sense with this of identifying the scripts that you live by. So again, with finding those people around, surrounding yourself with people that maybe you admire, you look up to, then you can take on what their script is and identify your own. And if it's not something that works for you, move it out, let it go, because this is very much about letting go. Let it go and bring on those new scripts that come from the people that you admire. And that way, that will help you to move towards success, because I feel that value, one of your values is success, especially with Leo as well. Let me see if there's anything. I keep feeling that there's something else that wants to come in with this. You know, blue is a very creative energy. It's also, I'm just trying to find what it is. It's a teaching energy. I feel as if, you know, with your Leo, because Leo is a golden vibration. And with the blue, this can be about writing. So there may be someone you need to write to. You might find yourself wanting to write a book, write a blog, write more. It's like that communication is going to come through in writing. Songs and music are also going to be very important for you this month. Great, finally got there right. This second piece went into your fourth house. It's a piece of kimberlite, and this is, kimberlite has lots of different stones in it. It has garnet, red, chrome dioxide, which is green. It has quartz. It has all kinds of different things in it. So I feel that in your fourth house, that's what it's saying, that there's a lot going on in your environment, in your home. You may be trying to get things more organized in your home, maybe tied it up, maybe throwing things out. I feel as if your home is going to be full this month. So it could be full of people, could be full of stuff happening, could be that you're working a lot from home. Maybe you're buying more and you're bringing more into your house. It's a very dark looking stone, but I feel like it's full of surprises. So there's a sense of you finding something in your home that you lost or you haven't seen in a long time, and there's a sense that it's going to bring a smile to your face, and I almost feel like it's going to open up a new doorway, a new chapter as a consequence. It's like something is triggered. There is a soul energy that goes with this particular stone. So I feel that you are beginning to open up, but it might be that you're opening up to your friends, your nearest and dearest, and you're not quite ready to totally open up to the public eye. So yeah, that's to do with that creativity as well and what you value. I feel that because there's chrome dioxide in here, I feel that the color green is going to be very important for you. So you may need to get out into nature more this month. It will be healing for you. Maybe eat more greens too. I get, when I'm looking at this, I keep thinking of fairies. Might not be your thing, but there is that thing with finding something can be linked with fairies. Going out into the green can be linked with fairies, but there's a real strong sense of something magical that's there that I'm just not getting. It won't give it to me because it's like it's got to be a surprise. It's got to be something that's going to come up for you, and I feel like it's going to be around the new moon, around the 14th, mid-month. There's going to be some wonderful energy that comes up then. Excellent. So now the next stone, the final stone, is this beautiful piece of pink opal. This went into your 11th house. The 11th house, it connects to friends. So it connects to almost like a global friendship, and also your service. There's a link to being of use to others, helping others. With the pink opal, there's a lot of love that comes in here. So feel that you're going to be helping your nearest and dearest a little bit more this month, helping your children, your parents, etc. The opal, it's like a little surprise because it doesn't look like an opal. It doesn't have that flash in it. So I feel there's going to be some mundane work for you to do, and you might be a little bit annoyed about doing it, but it's part of some kind of global thing. So it might be recycling. You might get a little bit annoyed doing the recycling, but even though it's very small from your perspective, on a global level, you're helping to save the planet. That's kind of energy. That's what it feels like. I also feel with this that you're going to have some kind of a group get together with friends that will probably link with beauty or link with, well, it's definitely having a good time. But I feel because of the pink that it could be a beauty day, like a spa day, or something where you are receiving healing or getting something off your chest and you're feeling really good about yourself, because at the end of the day you feel really good about yourself with this particular color. All right, so then the stone that came up, the color that came up was green. So of course it's green, so that links with the green, and green comes with the pink, which is the heart energy. So with the green, it's a lime green. So the green is about a new beginning often, but it's also about flourishing and blossoming and awakening and opening. It's a heart energy. So it says with this that you are more likely to go with your heart this month than any other month, that you are being touched. Your heart is going to be touched, and you will feel as if you want to give more, you want to be part of the community more, you really want to make a difference. And I feel that all of these stones, all of these colors together can link with that writing energy, can link with the creativity. It can link with money coming in as well. It could be an abundance energy that's coming in. But I feel that this is more about you giving out. So it could be that you're giving money to charity this month, or you're giving clothes, or you're giving something, because there's really a strong sense of you giving. The card that came up for you is Reflections, and it's the Two of Worlds. So take a look at that and see if there's anything that most attracts you at this moment in that card. Then ask yourself, what does that mean? So when I look at this, I see the moon. So the new moon, that time of the new moon on the 14th, is very important for you. Of course, it's a full moon that's on here, but I feel that the 14th is a really strong, it's like a key time for shifting, for moving, for opening up, and something really wonderful that's coming for you. With the reflections, it can also be, because it's kind of a little bit icy in this card, it can also mean that there's something around you or someone around you that is either emulating you, or they're looking up to you, and you will see yourself in them. So it might be a child, it could be a work colleague, but there's something about them that you see yourself in them. It's almost like it draws you to them, and there's a new relationship that's coming up with that as well. It's a nice feeling. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do please give it a thumbs up if you did. Share it on social media with your friends, through email, and also remember to leave me a comment below. Let me know how the messages resonated for you. Remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit. Find out what your true colors are at bit.ly/color kit. And also remember, I do offer guidance sessions, lots of different guidance sessions, and particularly crystal gem readings, which you might be interested in. That's at sealwithlove.com. Lots of coloricious blessings until next time. Bye.